So, in addition, speaking of WWE, a couple of other people who have been announced to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. One of those people is Muhammad Ali. Now, Muhammad Ali, for those of you who are unaware, he was actually involved in the first WrestleMania, in addition to just being one of the greatest combat sports people of all time, one of the greatest boxers of all time, if not the greatest boxer of all time. Him, probably Floyd, Mike Tyson. Those are probably the big three. But want to know how you feel about Muhammad Ali's induction into the Hall of Fame?
So I thought this was wild random, so I had to actually sit here and look it up on the website to see what else he did. And yeah, I did see, yes, the WrestleMania accolade, but before that I found very interesting is them stating that in June 26, 1976, he competed in the World of the Wars, which was an exhibition match against the WWE Hall of Famer Antonio Inoki inside of the Nippon, excuse me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Budokan Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. So it goes all the way back. And it was like a 15-round, I guess, draw in front of like 32,000 fans. It's pretty awesome. That happened in Queens. Oh, they had another thing in Queens.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's been around. He's like been around. It wasn't just a one-off thing. Because I think it's stupid when they induct people and it's just like a one-off thing that they did and it's kind of random.
Yeah.
Although him obviously being featured at WrestleMania with, even though I don't like him, Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that he was just around, and I just missed all this. I didn't even know that he did any of that. That's pretty awesome. I mean, that's pretty. It's good. It's good for him. I mean, I don't watch boxing, people. I know of the name. I don't really know too many details of this man's, statistics on here, but it's really interesting how WWE has all these little crosses between different sports, between different celebrities, musicians, and all that. The Hall of Fame is just very intriguing, is all I have to say. It's a very interesting, pleasant gradient of actual wrestlers and then just pop culture. So I'm actually very pleased with all the selections they've been going with this year. I'm not sure if that's all of them. Did they cap it off yet? Did they let us know that that's just their capped off Hall of Fame, or do you think we're expecting more surprises to come?
I believe that there has been a couple more people that have been announced for the Hall of Fame. One of them is Thunderbolt Patterson. He was just announced a couple of days ago. He's another very, very, very famous in the North American territories when we talk about pro wrestling. But I think that may be capped off. I'm not completely sure, but it looks like they have a couple more inductees. But it looks like the class is rounding out.
That's a nice class they got.
Yeah, they got a nice class. So I'm very, very interested to see if they announce Bray Wyatt last or if he gets announced at all. But as far as Muhammad Ali,
he was on the list. No,
I didn't.
I heard a rumor he was going to get inducted with his father for some reason.
His father is getting inducted this year. That class, I believe his father and his tag team partner are being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So I know that his father's being inducted. It makes sense. But I mean, when stuff like that is happening, I feel like Bray Wyatt was so special that he deserves his own spotlight. I don't think that it should just be. I want to see
JoJo get up and talk about him.
Me too, but I feel like it's too fresh. You gotta let some time pass. Even though it's felt like a long time, it's pretty quick. But here's what I will say: I feel like Bray deserves his own spotlight. Can he be inducted with his father? Probably, but I just think that Bray Wyatt was so special. He deserves to headline the class. Now they're in Philly. Paul Heyman is the headliner. Period. But I feel like Bray deserves his own probably next year. So I mean, I'm waiting on that. Now, as it pertains to Muhammad Ali, well deserved. He passed away in 2016, unfortunately. But he was someone who was not only influential in the world of combat sports, but pro wrestling as well. When you are the foundation of an event like WrestleMania, you help set the tone. And that first WrestleMania was the beginning of the WrestleMania brand. It was the dream that Vince McMahon had of integrating all forms of arts, sports, and entertainment into this one big wrestling event at Madison Square Garden. And him probably Mr. T were probably the first two celebrities to really take center stage in an event like that. And it's because of that we see people like Snoop Dogg. It's because of that we have like rumors of Cardi B being involved, people like Snooki, people like, oh man, there's so many celebrities that have gone through the WWE doors, even Kevin Hart and people like that. Muhammad Ali was a part of that foundation that helped set the precedent for WWE as well as WrestleMania as a brand to incorporate celebrities into pro wrestling. And for that, he deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for him. I'm happy for him. And I'm looking forward to see how this class rounds out. But let us know how you feel about Muhammad Ali being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. But we are moving on